Chris Paulin has entered the room. That means it's time to get started here on the Prowlers Coaches Show. We have Prowlers head coach and general manager Matt Graham joining us tonight. We'll also have Tim Organ with us. We have a couple of things to celebrate tonight as well. This is our last coaches show for a few weeks. Won't be back 2 weeks from now, but we'll get into all of that coming up next on the Prowlers Coaches Show from Wings Etc.
Welcome to the new era of Prowlers hockey. New owner, new store, new horn, fire, projectors on the ice. Yeah, this isn't your dad's McMorrin experience. This is Prowlers hockey. Get your tickets for the show now at phprowlers.com/tickets.
Keep up with your Prowlers all season long on social media. Follow us on Facebook at the Port Huron Prowlers, Instagram at PH Prowlers, and Twitter at PH Prowlers. And you can find more information on our website, phprowlers.com.
Welcome back to the Prowlers Coaches Show from Wings Etc. Will Wiggleman alongside Matt Graham, Prowlers general manager and head coach. Welcome back to the show.
How's it going? Well, thanks for having me back. Appreciate it.
Well, I think before we get into some of our games that we've had over the past few weeks, I have a long list of things that we need to talk about. Have you noticed some of the new merch on our table here?
I have indeed. I see the Top Cheese wax. I see these cool Prowlers hats over here. And then I noticed...
These hats are very cool.
Yeah, the first thing I noticed, though, is the FPHL T-shirts behind us with all the logos on them. Those are pretty cool.
Look at that. We got all the current teams, plus the Motor City Rockers, who I keep hearing are returning next year. So very exciting that we'll have the Rockers back and another close rival for the Prowlers. I know we've seen Prowler fans in all kinds of road buildings this year, but the Rockers were always a building that we had lots of Prowlers fans at.
Yeah, 100%. I think they're going to have to compete with Indiana in the rivalry now, though, right? So.
Yeah, Indiana has really stepped up their game as far as being the Prowlers' rivals. But those T-shirts, these hats, also these teddy bears that we have in front of us, these are all now available in the Prowlers team store. They will be going online as well shortly at shop.phprowlers.com, but they're available in the in-arena store. And I do have the hours for the store this weekend.
Well, I was going to say as well, too. Did you say the other ways that you can get the teddy bears, too?
We'll get there.
Okay, all right.
There are other ways to get these teddy bears, but store hours this weekend, Friday, 6 p.m. to 9 p.m., Saturday, 12 p.m. to 9 p.m., and Sunday, 12 p.m. to 6 p.m. I heard that we have Chili Fest downtown. That's what it's called. We have a Chili Fest all weekend here in Port Huron. So while you're down in downtown Port Huron, being cold and enjoying some chili, step into the Prowlers team store, pick up some new merch.
Well, also with that, too, if you're out in Chili Fest, you can go inside and see Dylan Marty inside the team store this weekend. So
Dylan Marty will be running the team store this weekend. All right.
Special guest, yeah.
If he tells you $5 for an autograph, don't listen to him because that was not approved. He will not charge you for autographs.
He's like, I would say minimum 20, right? Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Speaking of Chili Fest, we'll have some of his Prowler teammates around in Port Huron and Lexington, I've been told, for Chili Fest. I'm sorry to some of the guys, this is the first year hearing about it, but but they'll be around. They'll be enjoying Chili Fest, I believe, Friday and Saturday. So that'll be a lot of fun. They'll be at the various kids zones in Lexington and Port Huron. So come hang out with them, eat some great chili, and should be a great weekend. And again, stop by the Prowlers team store if you want to warm up.
Yeah, not a bad weekend to have off, right?
Exactly.
A lot of events going on in town, and yeah, it'll be good.
Now, you did mention the other way to get these teddy bears. That will be for our Valentine's Day package. Of course, we do have a game on Valentine's Day on February the 14th, which in some cultures is known as Jamie Busel's birthday. Round of applause for Buck there. But so for $40 for our Valentine's Day package, you get 2 tickets. You get to bring your date to the game And you get one of these great Prowler teddy bears and a rose for your date. So, I mean, cover the date, cover your gift for your date as well. I mean, all for just $40 for the Prowlers game. And I said on the broadcast, I can't think of any better date than a Prowlers game, but then that also might be the reason I'm still single. So, but I mean, trust me, it's a great time at the Prowlers game. So come out to that.
Well, Will, I think you need to find someone to invite to the game and
Yeah.
then invite them up to the broadcast. That might be the move for you.
Ladies, who wants to be my color commentator? Let's.
No one? No one?
No, yeah, it got pretty quiet after I said that. That's not good. We also have Star Wars night coming up next week, and Aiden, Amanda, and I have been working on our pregame show, and that's going to be a lot of fun. You'll want to be in your seats early for Star Wars night, and then you want to stay after the game for the post-game jersey auction. You get jerseys off the back of your favorite players, Star Wars themed. They look awesome. We'll probably post about those again, but we have posted the reveal of those already. So Star Wars night and Valentine's Day on February 13th and 14th. But unfortunately, we are off this weekend. So
Yeah, we are. But I'd be remiss if I didn't say that those benefit the Arc of St. Clair County, though, too, right?
Yes, thank you.
Paulie, where you at, Paulie? Yeah.
The Star Wars jersey auction, all the proceeds are going to benefit the Arc of St. Clair County. So all that money staying here in our community to help build up our community. So we are very excited about that. But let's get into what has happened over these past couple of weeks. And we'll start with the Indiana Sentinels coming to McMorran back on January the 24th. And, I mean, overall, I know the fans had a great time at that game. And I think from the broadcast booth perspective, that felt like one of the more dominant efforts that we've seen from the team this season.
Yeah, no, it was a good effort for sure. For an entire 60 minutes that night, we put it together, and yeah, it was a very consistent effort from puck drop to the end of the game. So yeah, we're definitely happy with that. Bobby
Price getting the third hat trick of the season for the Prowlers, including a shorthanded goal that broke the water bottle on the Indiana net. Like I think the linesman was there picking up all the pieces of the top of that water bottle behind the net after that goal.
Rumor has it there's still shrapnel from the water bottle on the ice because it was clear you can't see it. You know?
Yeah, Dalton J did say something about the tire was flat in the Zamboni because of that, so may have gotten caught in there. But again, yeah, and that ended up being the only game you guys played that weekend because we had all the snow and whatnot going on in Indiana.
Yeah, I'm being told that game will be rescheduled tomorrow. So we will know tomorrow when that game is rescheduled.
What,
it will not be rescheduled
tomorrow?
for tomorrow.
You're playing tomorrow?
It'll be rescheduled
okay.
by tomorrow is what I have told. So, yeah.
Oh, looking forward to finding out when we get to go back down to Indiana. So that will be a lot of fun. You guys knew that coming into that game as well, right? Like coming into the Saturday game?
Yeah, I think we found out the day before. They let us know that the state of Indiana was shutting down the roads and all the public facilities that were city-owned facilities. So they had no events across the entire state or across that county for sure. It was unfortunate because it looks like we'll probably play 4 games in 4 nights down the road here. But that'll be confirmed tomorrow.
Oh man, the media guy is gonna have to go back and find out the last time there's a 4-4 in the Fed.
Yeah, I think the last one I remember was 7 games or 5 games in 7 days or 7 games in 9 days, and I think Corey Simons was the goalie for all 7 of them. So,
all 7,
yeah.
Wow. If only you had another goaltender.
If only Chris Paulin was available.
Yeah, if only. But then last weekend, got to take a trip to Watertown for the first time in what feels like forever.
Yeah, probably 3 years, I think, right?
Yeah, came out with a couple of wins. Friday, that was a nice back-and-forth game. Had a little bit of controversy on a goal in the second period, and then a half-court heave to win it from Brian Parsons.
A heave? Was that like when they pick up the rebound on the offensive end or defensive end and they just chuck it down court?
Yeah, that's what it looked like. Honestly, it looked like when they run to half court and just kind of chuck it up. But you got a pretty good view of that from the face-off circle.
Yeah, no, it was not the play we drew up for sure, but I'm happy that it went into the back of the net. That's all that matters. Yeah, it was a crazy bounce that puck took. Bounced right off the side of the net, right over his shoulder, and into the back of the net. So I don't know. I mean, I think we played really well that game as well too. Those are difficult games to play in. I thought we deserved to win the game. So the puck, we had the puck luck as well. So.
And then Vinny's goal was interesting, and I actually ended up, if anyone got on the broadcast early enough to watch the pregame show, the referees came up to me. Bill Lyons, the referee, came up to me and before that game, and he sent me the full explanation from the league officials and everybody on why that was called a good goal. I won't go over the whole explanation again here, but the short version is that Watertown pushed the net off, and Vinny was already basically in a shooting motion. That was basically the explanation I got. But shout out the referees of the league for giving me all the information so I could bring that out to you. But yeah, it did have a little controversy on that one.
Yeah, I remember a game probably, I think, 2-3 years ago in Motor City in overtime where we lost that way, I think, right? The net came off, and then they ended up allowing the goal. So
the net came off a lot in Motor City. Something about the pegs not being up to snuff or something like that. But then, so 3-2 win there, and then Saturday night it took OT, but another victory and another goal review there in the overtime.
Yeah, I actually thought it hit the post and came out. I had no idea it went in. I'm glad they have video review and the ref had a better angle than I did. But yeah, no, it was Watertown presents its own challenges for us for sure. It's a different style of game from an on ice perspective, not a broadcast perspective. But yeah, on an on ice perspective, I'd say they present their own challenges with the way they play and the way they play, stretching out the ice. Launching pucks up ice and things like that. So you have to play really disciplined. You have to play really detailed against them. And, we're just, happy to get out of there with 5 or 6 points for sure. So, yeah.
It seemed like everyone on the bench thought that I had these camera angles. During that review, everyone's looking at me and thinking that I saw it from, further away than you guys were.
We're just used to it at home where you're throwing up on the wall and we're letting them take a look at it and review it before they actually have to decide if they review it. So I was hoping you had the same thing. You could let us know, give us a little heads up. So if we need to prepare for a power play or if, game was over.
It's really tough when the broadcast gets too good, right? When you
that's a
you
problem,
start getting used to it. It's just such a problem. Yeah. But good few games, three wins there, and now you get to turn your attention to an off week, and then after the off week, we already talked about what the themes are: Star Wars night, Valentine's Day, but you get another test against the Binghamton Black Bears in that weekend, and really that. Again, set up, of course, last year with the playoffs, and now, get to see them again. Split with them earlier on this year, but what are you looking forward to that weekend?
Yeah, I mean, it's obviously going to be a good test for us, too, to see where we're at. And, I think, are they first in the league or they're?
Yeah.
Yeah, so they're first place team in the league. So, you always want to, have a good measuring stick, see where you're at in comparison to them, see where you need to get to. And then see what adjustments need to be made as well too moving forward. But yeah, we're excited for it. We it's kind of good for us and good for the guys that they get to rest this week. We get a whole week off. We get to watch them play this weekend, and then next week we get to prepare for them as well even more, and then be ready to go Friday night.
So those will be the games you're watching this weekend as a noted fan of the league.
Yeah, I think fan of the league for sure. I might do the Gary Ryan and put quad box up like Red Zone, and see if I can get 3 or 4 games up. But no, I'll be watching those games for sure.
So you'll be watching those rather than the Bobcats and the Scarecrows. That's another important series coming up. We'll talk more about that when we get to our game predictions.
Yeah, that's what Picture in Picture's for,
Yeah. So after that series, get to go back out to Topeka, it's a 6-game road trip right now. Might become 7 because the week after we're in Indiana for the 3-3. That could become a 4-4. But we'll talk about Topeka because that will be before our next coaches show. And getting to go back down there, you guys looking for a little bit of a revenge where you're healthy and you feel like you're gonna be more at full strength than last time?
Yeah, I'll try not to get everyone sick on the bus prior to getting there. But it's fun to play there for sure. It's a nice building. It's warm weather. Our bus doesn't like the warm weather for some reason as well. So I don't know, but no, it'll be good to get down there for sure. And we're definitely looking ahead to those games and excited for those as well.
And those are big Empire Division games with where Topeka is, especially with the whole games in hand thing. That I'm sure eventually they'll make them up, right? Everyone has to play 56, I think.
Do that?
Do that? Yeah, it's true. We've had enough game postponements and cancellations and whatnot. Actually, I'm sure Chris Paulin will be interested in this. Last time we did our game predictions, there were a couple games that got postponed. So I just made those a push. So nobody won or lost those games. So that was just a push. So it ended up benefiting everybody. It was a tie, yeah, sure. I guess it's a tie, yeah. It just didn't mark them down, but sure. We'll call it a tie. Sure, you might be very interested in the those when we come back to them. When we get back to the game predictions later. Thank you.
Is that a heckler in the crowd?
Yeah. Somebody get this guy out of here. Too much peanut gallery going on, but yeah, couple of good series coming up. We will have Tim Organ coming up on the other side of this break, but first, we have some very special birthdays to talk about. I'd like to invite Cameron up to the stage here. Can we get Cameron up here? Cameron, a little birdie has told me it's your birthday. Come take a seat up here. Come take a seat. We're going to give you a microphone. But wait, he's not the only birthday. Can I get Andy from Section 9 up here, too? We have a cake for you two. Cameron, how old are you turning?
11.
11. Andy, we won't ask you.
37.
37. All right. So on the count of 3, we're going to have everybody sing happy birthday to Cameron and Andy. 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Cameron and Andy. Happy birthday to you. All right. Get those candles. Blow them out.
You got better lungs than me, kid.
Come on. Get them all out. All right. All right. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
We have one more birthday that we have to celebrate today. Can I welcome up number 17, Matt Gellerman? So if everyone's
and you must be 3.
Yeah.
I guess so.
So everyone's ready to sing again. 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Gavin. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you, everybody.
All right. Blow them out. Get the candles. Oh, whoa! Sending sprinkles everywhere. All right. 2 blows. All right. Now I think we've got smoky enough in here.
Did you say Smokey's here?
Yeah. Smells like the exhibit up here. We're going to cut up these cakes. possibly distribute. We'll see. But we will have Tim Organ joining us next. So get your questions ready for number 75, Tim Organ. He's coming up next on the Prowlers Coaches Show here from Wings, etc.
Welcome to the new era of Prowlers hockey. New owner, new store, new horn, fire, projectors on the ice. Yeah, this isn't your dad's McMorrin experience. This is Prowlers hockey. Get your tickets for the show now at phprowlers.com/tickets.
Keep up with your Prowlers all season long on social media. Follow us on Facebook at the Port Huron Prowlers, Instagram at PH Prowlers, and Twitter at PH Prowlers. And you can find more information on our website, phprowlers.com.
Back here on the Prowlers Coaches Show at Wings, etc. We got to celebrate not one, not two, but 3 birthdays this evening, because if Amanda's going to embarrass me with a birthday a couple weeks ago, everyone has to get the embarrassment of happy birthday here at Wings. It was a lot of fun. Thank you, everybody, for singing. We got great sets of lungs in here.
Come on, Will. You know you love the attention because you made your own graphic as well.
I did not make that graphic. I would not make a graphic riddled with that many errors, by the way. Well, we want to bring on and welcome on Tim Organ to the show. Welcome.
Welcome, Tim.
Welcoming himself.
In the third person.
Get the chain on there. Yeah. Welcome to the show. I see you've brought your own props here. We have some new decorations to the table. Would you like to tell us a little bit more about these cans we have here?
Oh, well, Wiggles, thank you, first off, for inviting me to the show tonight. I actually think it was a random wheel that got me on the show tonight.
It
thank
was.
you to that wheel.
We'll peel back the curtain, yeah. We spun a wheel.
But no, these drinks right here, long story short, I drink one before every game, sometimes every single day. They fuel me. I came across this brand about 2.5 years ago. These two gentlemen out in New England started their own energy drink company. They truly believe in fueling athletes and like-minded individuals who, whether they were underdogs in day-to-day life or in sports, sorry, just got it up a little bit. But yeah, no, they wanted to create something that was clean, no artificial additives, no artificial flavors, no sugar, just straight fuel. And I swear by these things. And, you know, I actually, I've got a code, Organ20 can get you 20% off of Underdog's website. But, no, I mean, these things are the real deal. And to be honest with you, I couldn't really go a day without them. And they've built a community of like-minded individuals who every day feel like they need to conquer something. And so, yeah, that's what I got up here for us. So
these are Underdog, they're energy drinks, supplement drinks?
Yes, Underdog Energy. Just about what you Celsius, Monster, Red Bull, you know, all those, but without the artificial additives, no sugar, just, like I said, straight fuel, and to get you through your day, whether it's playing hockey or, you know, behind a desk. It really doesn't matter. It's gonna make the difference for you.
There are definitely some days where I need an extra pick-me-up.
You need an underdog.
Every day, Will. Every day.
Every day.
We're gonna have to link him up with Paulie after the show. Huh?
Yeah. Is Chris from sales listening to this pitch that's going on? Yeah. You might steal his job.
No. We'll talk to Chris. Chris, we'll speak after this.
So, can you remind people where you can find these Underdog drinks?
So if you go to drinkunderdog.com, you can find all 3 flavors: blue raspberry, strawberry lemonade, and Patriot Pop on the website. If you use code Organ20, you get 20% off the entire website. Yeah, and hopefully after a conversation with Chris, maybe we'll see these around McMorran once in a while. But no, just go to the website, punch in the code, and there you are. Energy for the day, energy for the week, energy for the year.
And for the true underdogs, right?
For all the underdogs.
And now, would you consider yourself an underdog?
Yeah, I would say so. I definitely believe that I'm an underdog, and that's why I when I found this brand 2.5 years ago, that's why I reached out to the founders, and I said, hey, I mean, I not only like the product, but I like the story that's behind it. A lot of brands out there don't really have a true meaning, and these guys really do care about the people that drink the drink and who want to be a part of the underdog community. So.
Yeah, because we were talking about that a little bit earlier. Your hockey journey kind of hasn't really been linear. So you tell us a little bit more about that.
Yeah, I mean, when it came to junior hockey, I was, I'd say from Toledo, Ohio, and I started my career in the USPHL Premier, 5-letter league, pretty good stuff. And
now you're in a 4-letter league.
So. No, I mean, I had some hometown coaches that took a chance on me, and I was performing, and then made a very short appearance in the NAHL. Didn't play too many games, but, got some advice and got some different, guidance, I should say, of where I should go with my career. And, I ended back in Toledo a couple years later. Trine University in Angola, Indiana was my only offer coming out. Didn't really know what to think of the program. The coach called me and kind of offered me on the spot, and I said yes. It was an hour and a half from home. There were custom Bauer hockey sticks on the rack that really appealed to me, and I was like, okay, let's do this. And hadn't had a season above 500 going into my freshman year, and from there is kind of history.
So never a season above 500 entering your freshman year. Where were you guys your senior year?
We made the national tournament. We actually hosted a game. We didn't think we were going to host. We thought we were going to be on the road, but we hosted Oswego State. We beat them 4-1 at home, which was really cool. Just all week, everything that was going on throughout the arena, it was awesome. But beat them, and then we went to Hobart. We went to the ice box, I think they call it, but hadn't lost a game in over 2 years, and unfortunately, we had them. We were up 2-0 going into the third period. We didn't really hold on to that game. We lost in overtime, but it really just showed the commitment that the class we brought in and the classes before, had kind of built for that program. We proved that Trine was a university that wants to pull in great players, but also unbelievable people as well. So, we made the tournament, had a little run, but it was cut a little short. So,
what was it like being part of that, growing the program from, again, a program that hadn't had much success to now, then you finish off hosting an NCAA tournament game?
It was kind of surreal, honestly. We talked about it as a house. I lived with Bob, Drew Welsh, Tyler Fox. I mean, we kind of sat there throughout the year, and we're like, we're doing this right now. Like we were becoming ranked throughout the years. We were starting to kind of show some rumblings within the poll, and the culture that we were able to kind of bring to the guys, as a unit, and then obviously shout out to Coach Todd. I mean, he definitely had a lot to do with the structure and how we were, built as players and as teammates and everything that goes into it. So, no, I mean, it was one of those full circle experiences. I mean, it was something truly to be thankful for, because I wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for that. So.
Well, the Prowlers were also thankful that you guys lost that game to Hobart, right? So, yeah. Silver lining. Paulie over there, thinking his lucky stars, right?
Yeah, that was pretty crazy. I remember being in the house, and Foxy got a call, and he's like, "Oh, Jim, like, you might be next. And I'm like, "What are you talking about?" I was like, "Well, the Prowlers, they just called me." And yeah, so I talked to Paulie, and then next thing you know, the four of us are sitting in the living room. We're like, "What do we do? What do we go? Do we not?" And before we got the university's approval, we decided we were going, and I know the four of us could not be more thrilled and happy with the opportunity that was presented. So yeah, it was good and bad, but it was a blessing in disguise for sure.
And you guys, jumped into playoff race, and then had some exciting playoff games too. What was that like? Just jumping right into, you're going from an NCAA tournament run, and now you're jumping into a playoff run.
Yeah, I think one of the biggest things was the culture that we jumped into. I mean, we were very nervous coming into a locker room of 17, 19 guys who are obviously competing for spots every single day. I mean, all of us had our own struggles and battles throughout school and getting into the lineup, and you never want to come in and ruffle anyone's feathers when it comes to playing games. And we were welcomed with open arms by everyone on the Prowlers from top to bottom, and it was that made it a lot easier on us, I would say. And I think that had a lot to do with the performance on the ice after the fact. We felt comfortable, felt welcomed, and we were able to make an impact right away.
What do you remember from stepping on the ice, game one against Danbury and game one against Binghamton in McMorran, with that place rocking?
Yeah, I mean, I hadn't really ever experienced something like it. We had a very small rink at school. We could pack it once in a while, but there's nothing like being in a professional atmosphere with fans that really do truly care about the team and what they bring to the table every single night. And it was something for sure. I will never forget those moments. The crowd brought it, and we hope that they continue to bring it for years to come. That's definitely something that we appreciate and we do cherish as players. So
now, when you guys first did arrive, I know you said everyone welcomed you with open arms, but they did mess with you a little bit, didn't they?
Yeah. I mean, if we're going to be, I think I know where this is going, and I'm going to,
I'll let you tell it.
Yeah, so after practice, everyone has to freshen up, and guys were wearing swim trunks, and we're just like, what's going on here, guys? Like, what do we do? Like, okay, put your shorts
in the shower. There was some,
yeah. Sorry, so I didn't. But yeah, so Welshie was like, all right, well, like I'll wear my swim trunks in. And I'm like, dude, like someone's messing with us. So I'm like asking guys, like, hey, like, is this normal? And they're like, oh yeah. There's guys that are weird about it, and so all four of us are like, okay, I've never experienced this, and so, as soon as we figured out that it was a big prank to wear our swim trunks into the shower. And for those unfamiliar with hockey and everything that goes on, I mean, you freshen up, you don't look down, and you get on with life that day. So, I mean, the swim trunks were a little bit of a red flag / scare for us. We were like, we didn't know what was happening within the room, but as long as everyone's happy, we're happy. So.
Well, I think the guys just thought it was really weird when they showed up, and one day you four were in swim trunks.
I caught on to it. I did wear the swim trunks, but I also knew that there was something fishy going on. So we'll leave it at that with that one. So gotcha, Wiggles.
Yeah, I know. So someone wanted to make sure that I had you tell that story. Now, coming into this year, you obviously didn't start the year of the team, but then you came in after your SPHL camp, and by the end of October, you were able to get your first pro goal. Just what do you remember about that moment?
Oof. I thought it was the start of a comeback. It was 5-1 against Bingo. I scored with about 14 minutes left, but it felt like we were controlling that entire game. So I knew that, just kind of getting that first one off my back, it felt good. Didn't look too much into it after the fact because we lost the hockey game, and we don't want to lose games. And the next night we came out, we beat them. So that felt obviously really good. But other than just kind of getting it off my back, it felt good. I think that's all I can really say for it. So.
All right, let's let's get to our questions on the live stream and here in Wings. I know we have T-shirts and tickets. Yes, tickets available for people who ask questions here for Tim Organ. But before we get to that, it looks like our Wing of the Week is ready. So think of your questions for Timmy, whether you're here in the building or on the live stream. So Amanda is going to come bring us our Wings of the Week. And as she walks over here, that will be my reminder to say hi to Theo and Maddie, who are tuning in back home. So welcome, guys. Your mother says go to bed. Oh, this one looks like a bit of a combination of
It's a mashup.
a dry rub and a sauce.
There's flakes.
It smells very sweet. It looks like there's a dry rub and a sauce on here.
So it's a mashup tonight. It's a combination of.
So we can't we're not gonna guess.
You're gonna tell me what your flavors are.
Which we have to guess 2 sauces.
Yeah.
Or
Do you
a
guys
sauce
ever
and a
get it
dry
right
rub.
though?
No, we don't do well with this.
Dig in.
I mean,
What does the smell taste like? Like smell like? Like what do you?
Hot? Like stove hot?
don't do that.
Well, they're fresh here at Wings, etc. Would you like some water?
Drink one of your drinks.
Would you like a drink?
Use code Organ20.
Oh no. Go for it, Will.
Grab one of your drinks. Oh, okay, my turn. Yeah.
Hot honey. That's got to be one of them. And then there's maple, for sure. Hot honey, maple brown sugar.
Wow, I think this might be the first time anyone has ever just called it out.
Can you? Yeah, give him the microphone. What was that?
Hot honey, maple brown sugar.
That's exactly
Wha-bam.
it. We have.
Shout
Come
out
on.
Uncle P.
Let's give him a
Shout
round
out
of
Smokey.
applause.
Whoop bam. Got it. That was hot. That was very hot.
Our professional taste tester, Tim Organ.
I'll be here every week.
What's up
Every
with
other
this?
week.
You are here every week if you know every single.
Yeah, right.
Ooh.
You eat here twice a day or what?
How often are you here?
When do I need to be here?
how often do you eat here? So that you.
Once every other week. Coach's show.
There you go.
All right, that is our Wing of the Week
on.
from Wings Etc. Another great one that, if you have not ordered your wings yet here, you should
Yeah, not bad.
try some of that because that was pretty good. Little sweetness, a little heat.
I'm just curious. Every time I'm here, the last time I was here, we had wall sauce.
That
so,
was-
why is it hot every time I'm on the show? Like,
The wall sauce was just mean, to be honest with you. It was.
yeah.
I felt like they didn't want us back when they gave us that. I was
Yeah.
like, we do have some questions here on the stream. While you're thinking of some here in the building, we will start with Jim on the stream here.
Jim.
I guess you. I guess
Jim's
you
got a question for Jim.
Why do people call you Jim?
The real...
That wasn't his question, but
no,
that's
the
my
real
question.
origin of it was in high school when I signed my name on my coach's board. He was a geography teacher, and we all did our signatures, me and the other seniors. He told me that my T looked like a J, so he started calling me Jimmy, and then it followed me to college, and just get called Jim once in a while. So depends on the day, depends on the hour. Like I said, just Jim. What's up? What do you got for me, Jim?
Well, we have one here in the building from our table right here next to us. Uh-oh.
He wants to know what's the best piece of advice a coach has ever given you.
What's the best piece of advice a coach has ever given you?
Oh,
And I see Chris Pollin's head popping out to see if it was from him.
oof. That's a great question. I mean, gotta think about it. I guess the quick answer is, just work hard and, never let anyone around you tell you that you can't, I guess, right? So just do what you can to be the best version of yourself, and the rest will take care of itself. So yeah, don't let anyone ever tell you no, and no doesn't mean the end for certain things, and just work hard.
All right. Great answer. Do we have another one back there? All right, it's from Ben Brockway. He doesn't get a T-shirt.
No
or a
shirt
ticket.
for you.
Yeah,
Doggy,
no shirt for
doggy.
you. Favorite recovery tool in your stall?
It's got to be my my Bob and Brad massage gun. That's about it. Like, I bring that thing to the rink every single day.
Are you just promoting brands on our show today? That's all this is.
No, I don't have a code for them. But if you guys do see this, reach out to Wiggles. We'll get something set up. But
Brand ambassador.
no,
Next up here on the shopping channel.
it's my my massage gun's my go-to. But then I will say I have an interesting leg trinket that a couple guys have used for their own warm-up too. Yeah, LJ. Shout out LJ. It's pretty interesting looking, but it does the job. It gets the quads, it gets the calves, it gets everything warmed up. So I'd say those two things: my massage gun and my leg trinket. Yeah. Once I get one, I'll let you know.
All right, we have another one all the way in the back. Use your cheering for the Prowlers voice so we can hear you. What type of supplements or vitamins do you do after a game? Or I guess we can extend it all game day. We'll go there.
I really don't use too many. When I wake up in the morning, I use creatine and electrolytes, and then I crack open an Underdog, sometimes 2 on game days, and then when I get home after the game, I just make sure that I refuel with some ground beef, whether it's rice or quinoa, it depends, but sometimes potatoes as well. But yeah, I don't really supplement too many things. I try to keep it all natural.
You cook that ground beef, right? Because we've had a guy on this team before that ate uncooked ground beef. So
Yeah, no, I make sure that there can be a little pink, right? Like if it's a kind of burger style, a little medium, but
you're not ripping steaks with your
no,
teeth,
no,
right?
no, no,
Okay.
no, no.
Hot plate or stove?
Stove with cast iron.
Okay. That's good. Actually, you talked about Underdog again. We have a question from David. What's your favorite flavor of Underdog? He also wanted me to let you know that, or let the people know that their proceeds get donated to first responders. So go support for first responders. Get yourself some Underdog.
Yeah, no, I would say for me, strawberry lemonade. That's kind of been the OG for me. That's the one that I fell in love with right away. But yeah, I didn't want to make it all about Underdog, but 10% of every purchase does go to first responders and shelters throughout the United States. So this brand doesn't only care about the formula that they're presenting, but also the people that are buying into what they've got to deliver. So
Another one from the back. Do you have a favorite or least favorite team to play against?
Oof.
You can give some good bulletin board material here.
Yeah. Favorite to play against. I mean, I love playing games, so I could say every opponent, but I like playing against Binghamton, and I hate playing against Binghamton. I think that they're at the top of the league for a reason, and you can learn from opponents. You can learn about yourself a lot from games, winning, losing, and I think that they've got the bar set right now. They've won the last 2 championships in this league, and that's I'd say Binghamton to both of those. Like I said, you can learn a lot, and you can also have a little bit of fire under your skin when you go into games against them. So look forward to them being in Port Huron next weekend.
Good promotion. Who's next?
What is your favorite pump-up song to get you going before a game?
Favorite pregame pump-up song?
I got one heck of a playlist, but before every single game, I make sure that I listen to "Let It Rock" by Kevin Rudolph. That I send a text to my family and I say "song" before every single game when it's playing because I want to let them know that I'm dialed in, I'm ready to go. So, "Let It Rock" by Kevin Rudolph. Speaking of family, shout out Stacy, Mom, love you. Made sure I get that in there. But
That's good. Yeah.
biggest supporter since the beginning. So, love you, Mom. Shout out.
All right, let's get to some here in our comments section. This one from Kyle Watson and supported by Tyler Fox, Prowlers alumni. What's your favorite memory of Zollner Golf Course? And also tell us where Zollner Golf Course is.
Zollner Golf Course is the 18-hole nationally recognized golf course at Trine University. My favorite memory is when we broke. I think we shot 56 as a five-some. We went out one day and had free range of the course, so we played a scramble and we shot 56. That was definitely up there in the memories for sure.
Oh, we have another one from our Section 9 table over here.
All right. Now, I heard something. I just got to get confirmation. Was it true that you were an all-state baseball player? I got to hear about your career, Timmy-o.
Oh,
Is it true? He's all-state baseball player.
Yes, my senior year I was voted all-state in baseball, and that was actually my original path. I was planning to play baseball in college and didn't want to go to school yet, so I decided to play junior hockey. But yeah, at school they called me All-State Beauty. It's one of the first nicknames that I was given by my our fresh assistant coach in study hall. Yeah, well, yeah, it was this coach was probably 2-3 weeks onto campus, and we were in study hall, and everyone was kind of chattering, and next thing you know, he looks at me and goes, "Hey, All-State Beauty." And I mean, I kind of like peeked. I didn't know who he was talking to, and he was talking to me. But yeah, no, cut it all short. Yeah, I was All-State in baseball. I don't know if that was Bob who might have tipped off that question, or Foxy, or Welshie, or Watson.
Not going to release.
Undisclosed.
What position were you?
I played third base.
Third base. I can see it.
Hit three-hole.
You look like third base. You got the. You
I didn't
look like
look
a
quite
you,
like this
you could
in-
pass
in
for a
high
baseball
school.
player. You look at your headshot.
Depending on the day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What does a typical game day look like for you, from Rob V?
So let's just say Friday at home, I wake up probably around 7:45, let out the pup, make sure she relieves herself, put her in the crate, get in the car, on the road by hopefully no later than 8:20, because unless I have to play NASCAR on the way to the rink, but get there by 8:45 just in time. And then we skate. I go home. I eat a very big breakfast. 5 eggs, 4 pieces of avocado toast, 7 pieces of chicken sausage, an apple, a clementine, maybe a little yogurt depending on if my stomach still has room. And then I take about a 2-hour nap. I get up, just kind of mill around the room a little bit, just make sure that the body's ready to go, and then I leave for the rink about 4:15. Yeah, so pretty simple. Just wake up, skate, eat a lot of food in between, take a nice nap, and then prepare for a win later that evening.
That's not the same big breakfast all the Euros get at McDonald's on the road.
No, not quite.
Yeah, some people do get big breakfasts on the road. We learned this past weekend. Jim on here says that you got caught on camera doing some kind of dance after a scuffle with Watertown's bench. Do you recall?
Some kind of dance.
So what was the jig that you did on the ice after the scuffle with Watertown's bench? Probably when you were just yelling at him.
I don't know what dance we're talking about. I mean, my goal, I shot on the ice, so I made sure to let everyone know that it was on the ice. That was when I was skating by. But if Jim could be a little more specific with this jig that I was doing.
All right, we'll see if Jim follows up. This one coming from Chris Paulin's burner account, probably. What is the best advice Paulie has ever given you?
Slow down. Sometimes I'm moving a little too fast. But if this is the burner or the reel, just to slow down and be confident in myself and my abilities. And, being here and, having some time to really understand what Burner Chris has to say. If that's his name, I don't know. What's his name?
Actually, it's Carson Schuback, QS8F. It's Paulie's buddy, Carson Schuback.
All right. Yeah, I'd say to slow down, but also just be confident and continue to work hard and do the little things. I think Paulie every single day does that himself, and it rubs off on us as a whole. And yeah, slow down. I got a sign in my locker for it too. So.
Rob V also wants to know, what is your favorite place in Port Huron?
McMorran. I love being at the rink, and as soon I do get out of there pretty quick. Most days, for disclosed reasons that everyone here knows. Well, the boys know, but I love just being at the rink and being able to play hockey. I mean, it's a blessing. So I'd say McMorran is definitely my favorite place in Port Huron. Maria's, I'll say Maria's as a close second. I can go for a good Maria's breakfast.
All right. I have another question about advice from Kyle Watson. What's the best advice Bobby Price has ever given you?
I don't know if Bob's given me much advice. He's definitely been in my corner. He's told me what to do once in a while, and little one is shoot the puck, because I always, he's one that's very good at that. So just telling me to shoot the puck, but he always kind of just tells me to be myself. Just be Jim, be Tim, be whoever I am that day, that hour, whatever it might come down to. He's definitely very supportive of who I am and what I have to bring to the table. So I'd say just tell me to be me in a sense. So.
All right, one last one here on the stream. If anyone has another one here in wings, raise your hand, let me know. But one more from the stream from Justin Gerard. Who has inspired you the most throughout your hockey career?
I mean, I think that's pretty easy. My dad, he wasn't able to play much growing up. He's actually who I get my baseball background from. He played Division I baseball. Shout out, Dad. But, that was really my route. And he always told me to kind of follow my dream and really stick to what I wanted to do. And from start to finish, juniors, Port Huron, you name it, we're on the phone constantly. And he's just telling me, just continue to work hard, be yourself, and everything will take care of itself. And so I'd say that my dad has been the biggest supporter, the biggest push in my career to this point. So.
All right, let's get another hand for Tim Organ tonight. Let's have one more question here. I saw an arm shoot up in the air. Definitely the left hand, not the right, from Dylan Marty.
Either one are good. So, Tim, I heard you're a free sport athlete on top of hockey and baseball. I heard that you like to bowl. What is your average bowling score?
Got my bowling shirt on, Marty. Sorry, didn't mean to cut you off there. I don't want to.
Be careful, don't flash the camera. Whoa. Careful.
It's an original Bucky shirt. Lime. It says gnarly on the back. But yeah, Three-sport athlete. My average bowling score, Marty, is around a 175. So
I don't know if that's good or bad, but I'm gonna say it's good.
I'm in the Angola Bowling Hall of Fame, bowling a 600. So
Well,
it's decent.
I think this is setting up a match here because Brian Larson won medals in the Olympics, Special Olympics, right, for bowling. So, and he's always asking guys to bowl. So I think you're gonna have to be our representative.
I hope Brian's watching. Brian, put the Michigan jacket on the line, and we can bowl some balls.
Oh boy. Live on the PHP network?
Brian versus Jim.
I might
I'll wear
actually-
this shirt too, Brian. We can trade. If you beat me, you get my gnarly shirt. If I beat you, I get your Michigan pullover.
All right, I'm going to leave this one up to you. Do you want to give Kyle Watts another shot?
Kyle Watson. I actually will. It's what time is it right now?
7:26. Is that?
So it's 1 a.m. over in Britain. Yeah, Waddy. I mean, I wouldn't be here without you either, man. You were. If there was one other player that the Prowlers could have maybe signed, it would have been you. But probably too many legal issues going on there. So no, I mean, you made college unforgettable experience. You pushed us all to, be great hockey players, and shout out you for staying up for this because we talked a little bit earlier this afternoon, and I didn't know if you were gonna stay up for it. So, shout out Waddy. He's actually doing a hell of a job over there. He's playing in the, I believe it's the NIHL, one of the second British league, and then he's also had some call-ups to the Sheffield Steel Dogs. He's doing a great job for himself, and yeah, just playing some great hockey. But shout out Kyle. Yeah.
He wanted me to ask about the Dice bowling ball and Maddox Hall.
Yeah, one of my bowling balls has a chunk out of it because I had 6 roommates that thought it'd be fun and throw it across a parking lot at 1 o'clock in the morning on a Saturday. So, yeah, that lives with me forever every time I bowl. But they're probably still picking up pieces of that just like they are the water bottle from Bob's shorthanded goal. So maybe one day we'll get all the pieces for it.
Is one of those roommates in the building tonight? Is Bob one of those roommates?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. There was 10 of us in that old dentist office. So, yeah, Bobby was there. I don't know what Bobby was doing, but Bobby was there.
An old dentist office?
Oh, yeah.
That's where you lived?
Yeah, we were in a refurbished dentist office. There was rooms, there was windows. Don't worry, we were all taken care of.
That's
But
good.
yeah,
Brian Larson says you're on, so we'll get
let's
that
go, Brian.
We'll get that scheduled. Speaking of schedules, let's take a look at the upcoming schedule in the FPHL. We'll get to our game picks. So going back to last weekend, it was me, Coach Paulin, and Bobby Price. All three of us went 8-2. And I know Chris Paulin might be kicking himself. His 2 is picking Watertown in a sweep over Danbury. But, I mean, other than that, you were perfect. So, well done. But, again, all of us with the same records last time. So I'm still in the lead at 67-21. Thank you. The coaching staff is second at 64-24. And the players are third at 63-25.
Still a tight race.
It's still a tight race. Still lots of time to go. So let's start with some Empire Division opponents here. The Indiana Sentinels are visiting the Binghamton Black Bears, who have lost 3 in a row, and that is a 2-game series in Binghamton.
Why don't we start off with Wiggles this time
I'll
around?
start off with me. All right.
Yeah, I think so. I think he's piggybacking our answers every week, right?
Let's
Okay.
see
we
what
should
Wiggles
start
has
this.
to say.
Yeah. All right. I'm going to pick Binghamton in a sweep. I think they buckle down. I think the coaching staff is going to run them through some skating drills this week to really make sure they're getting back locked in, and I think they will take care of business against the Sentinels.
Where are those games at?
They're in Binghamton.
All right, I'll take Binghamton sweep.
Yeah, I'm going to go Binghamton sweep.
I really want to call this.
I wanted to go split as well, but in Binghamton, that's
Well, good thing I went first, so I couldn't piggyback on anyone's answers.
Still got some more to go, Wiggles.
Yes. Next up, the Blue Ridge Bobcats and the Topeka Scarecrows for 2 in Topeka. I am actually going to pick. I'm going to take a split on this one. I think they'll each get one. They are very tight, neck and neck for second place in the Empire Division. Of course, Topeka has a few games in hand on Blue Ridge, but from a points perspective, they are very tight. I'm taking a split.
I'm going to go Topeka sweep in overtime, though. Both games.
We talked about this last time. You don't get bonus points for that, but
Well, I want them.
you're getting.
I'm also going to go Topeka sweep. Getting swept at home, you're definitely going to come back with some fire. So I don't think they want to lose one, let alone two. And, yeah, they're going to take care of business at home.
All right. And then the Watertown Wolves and the Danbury Hat-Tricks. 2 games, both in Danbury. And we'll see if you can do better than Chris Paulin did in this series last time.
You're up.
I forgot I went first. I'm going to take a split in that one as well.
I'm going to go Danbury sweep.
I mean, you might call me a piggybacker, but I'm going Danbury sweep as well.
Danbury sweep for both of you. Now we have some one-off games in the Continental Division. We start with the Columbus River Dragons at the Biloxi Breakers on Friday. I'm taking Columbus on the road.
Are you sure?
Yes.
All right. Yeah, same.
Yeah, same.
Next, the Baton Rouge Zydeco and the Monroe Moccasins in Monroe. And I'm going to take the Monks to extend their win streak to 19 straight games.
I'll piggyback off that.
Let me hop on the piggyback.
Again,
I'm starting to think that I should have probably went first here.
Yeah,
So
it's
just
good thing I went first,
yeah.
right?
You know, you look like the hero.
Yeah. And then we get to Saturday. The Zydeco now visiting the Breakers in Biloxi. That should be a pretty good game. Those two teams are relatively evenly matched. I'm going to say the Breakers pull that one out.
Ooh, I'm going to go with the Zydeco.
You said it was where?
In Biloxi.
I'm going to go with Biloxi. I think they're starting to figure it out a little bit down there. So, yeah, Biloxi.
Biloxi.
Yep.
One last game on Saturday, the PD Ice Cats at the Columbus River Dragons. That's going to be a good one. That one's a tough one to call. I'm going with PD.
I told myself before you picked I was just going to pick the opposite of you, so I'll pick Columbus.
You got to make up some ground somewhere. I'm going Columbus.
All right, those are our game picks for the upcoming weekend. No Prowlers games, so I guess tune into those games, see if we're right, and let us know if we're wrong. Be sure to chirp us a little bit for that. But next time you get to see your Port Huron Prowlers, February 13th and 14th at McMorran Place. Star Wars night on February the 13th. Be in your seats early for the show, and then stay after late to make sure you're there for the post-game jersey auction. That should be a great one. All the proceeds being donated to the Arc of St. Clair County so they can do all kinds of good in our community. And then, of course, Saturday, Valentine's Day, and you can bring your date, get that Valentine's Day deal. That is available where you buy your Prowlers tickets normally, phprowlers.com/tickets.
Yeah, Will's still looking for one as well too. So if anyone's out there, just message the Facebook page. We'll link it up. But have you seen the Prowlers billboard downtown as well too, with Austin Federley on it?
Yeah, Austin Federley, you're on a billboard. I don't know if you knew that.
No, I did not.
You're on a billboard downtown.
Pine Grove, right past the highway. So
The Prowlers, dude.
just because.
Just because. Yeah.
For Star Wars night, that's.
Round of applause for Austin Fairley being on a billboard. We'll see if he's able to play in that game. But should be a lot of fun. Star Wars night. Star Wars night and Valentine's Day, February 13th and 14th. Get your tickets. phprowlers.com/tickets. And again, that Valentine's Day deal is in that same spot. You'll get the teddy bear and the rose included in that package. But thank you, Tim Morgan, for joining us tonight.
Thank you for having me, Will. I appreciate it.
Thank you for your great insight and your brand name drops throughout our broadcast. Matt Graham, thank you for joining us. And thank you, everyone, here at Wings Etc. here in downtown Port Huron. All right, give it up for everyone. We got a packed house here again for the coaches show. You want to be here at the next one. It is not 2 weeks from now on February the 18th. It is actually on February the 25th. This is because we'll be in Topeka, or leaving for Topeka on the 18th. So February 25th, next time you can ask your favorite Prowlers some questions. No, I don't know who's going to be on it yet, but we'll figure that out. Thanks so much for tuning in, and we'll see you on the next Coaches Show from Wings Etc.